There we go. Share. Discord. Exchange. Hello. Hello. Alright. That's working. Okay. Here we go. Oh. All right. Hopefully that's good there. Oh, boy. I'm feeling a little rough today. So what are we? 100% China race. Yeah, I don't know if I told everybody, right? I think I did. But my daughter's having another kid. A little girl this time, so I'm a grandpa a second time now. She's making babies. So yeah, 100% China race. Realistic performance or equal performance is off. So yeah, realistic performance. So the cars perform to how they do in real life. Fast guys and slower cars. Slower guys and faster cars. Yeah, that's how it goes. Good afternoon, and let's race. Good afternoon, Mr. FT Rock. So I saw some highlights to the real race. I honestly I don't get too curious in watching the races anymore. It doesn't excite me. It's all about this stupid battery, right? You pass when you get battery. Really, it's not driving skill, but pretty cool that Antonelli was able to get a win. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure that. I'm sure he's pretty happy about that. From what I could tell, Russell got held up a bit by the Ferraris there. Wasn't able to get his tires up to temp. Yeah, I don't like the battery. It's not driving. You can't push the car. You just it's more like if you like playing chess, then you'll like Formula One because that's what it is. It's basically like thing. But oh well. Looks like a lot of cars, though, from what I tell. It looked like both McLarens weren't able to even start the race. And they were like, what, fifth and sixth or something, I think? They had battery problems or something. I don't know. Yeah, like 3 or 4 cars couldn't even start the race. And then, yeah, it looks like Max ended up having some problems right near the end. But he looked like he was stuck in sixth place. He couldn't make any progress, or you know, which it kind of seems like the gap there. It looked like you know the racing was basically between teammates. You know what I mean? Except for with Antonelli, I think he kind of took off there, and once he opened that gap up, he just maintained it. Uh, and it's hard to catch up because you have to try to push your battery so much that you know you catch up one lap and then lose the next one, right? Andre Stella said they were two separate issues. Oh yeah, well both of them couldn't start though, so I noticed, so not good for them. And then later through the thing, think it was gearbox issues for Max. Uh, who's all here? We got Rolly Front, Yes Your Run, Javin Wayne, Selecta, the Flying Dutchman, and then another Dutchman, Mr. Energetic. Birds, and well, we'll have to wait and see any of the rest because I'm a little out of it, man. I'm starting to think there's something wrong with me. Maybe I do have this COVID thing because my legs are still bothering me. I can't sleep waking up with my legs. Thinking I went to do my taxes, right? So I had to go for a walk and stuff, and you know, yeah, my legs are like dying after I did that little walk. I almost couldn't make it home. But yeah, strange. But I don't know how that COVID thing works, right? If it lasts this long, right? But yeah. And would it really be my legs, right? So who knows? B Seb at B Seb. Hey B Seb. B Seb. Ross, Javin Wayne, Nate, Andrew, David, Yes Your Run, Rolly, Rock and Rolly, Gordini, SV5, Mamcock, Ballard, I Dunce, Bards, Sir Ibos, Carpo, Jordan, A Meg, Energetic, Justin, and the Flag. So yeah, we're gonna have I imagine a full quality. First quality session eliminates 5 guys. Second quality eliminates another 5 guys, and then they fight it out for the pole. Yeah. Oh God, man. Yeah, it was nice last week. We had Andrew with us. He's a very quick and educated driver. So it was nice to have him doing the commentary. He's got a nicer accent than I do too. All right. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm just looking at the screen like gap. Yeah, I guess I got a job to do. Oh boy. Okay, mini map, full map. I think that's all we want, right? Yeah. Okay, who's out on a lap? FT Rock's out on intermediates. And it looks pretty dark. But I don't think it's raining right yet. Or maybe it is. I'm starting to wonder because I'm seeing Jordan going out on a set of reds quickly. So I'm starting to think that maybe people think rain is coming. I think maybe. I'm not sure. It looks like a little sunny patch there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get to see the weather thing, so I can't tell what it's looking like it's gonna be, right? But yeah, let's sit in with Jordan for his out lap, and then he'll go on his hot lap. Or he is on his hot lap, I think. He just started. Yeah, am I right? Yeah, sure. Or am I just way behind on everything? Yeah, I think I'm just way behind on everything. He's halfway through his thing, or he's a little farther. Yeah, you'll see a lot faster times, I think, here than what you saw in the real race because, yeah. See, that's the thing I don't like about the qualifying now, too. They literally have to back off in qualifying so they can recharge for, like, the straights and stuff like that. It's so stupid how you don't really drive the car. You don't push it. You know, you have to always keep in mind where your battery's at. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think, unless somebody can do something, right? Like Ferrari looks like they can keep up with them for the first, like, 5 or 6 laps, but then after that, it's like they just can't keep it up anymore. And Mercedes starts to pull away. And it looks like Mercedes is pretty consistently about a half a second faster than all the rest of them in qualifying, so it's not really close in it by any means, right? It's like back in the Mercedes days when Hamilton and Bottas were out qualifying everybody by a second. Not much of a race that way, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty obvious who's going to win the race, right? So I'm guessing what is it, Japan next, and then they go to the Middle East, which is probably going to be canceled because of the war that the Americans in Israel have started. So I doubt. I bet those races will probably be canceled, I guess, because I doubt they're going to go to the Middle East because Iran might go and target the F1 races to try to prove a point for all you know, right? But who knows, right? But yeah, so I figure those ones are going to be hey mate. So I figure those guys are probably all going to be yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. But but yeah, so I guess those are going to be canceled because I don't think they want to put the guys at risk. You know. So I think those races, I think it's 2, isn't it? It's 2 good tracks too, I think. I think it's Jeddah and Qatar, right? And I like Qatar. I like in it. because it's like just non-stop turns, high-speed turns. But I'm stuck on Jordan here, right? But he did get pole, so well, he's got fastest time. I forget what China's times are, right? Like in equal performance. But generally, some of these guys are able to take these kick saubers and Alpines and slower cars and actually come up with some decent qualifying times, if you ask me. Okay, here we go. Who are we at? Rock and Rolly, I think's on his. It's Mika. Oh, okay, yeah. I know who you are. Yeah, from GT7 and Speed Racer there. Yeah, I know. I remember you. McBeast, I think it is, isn't it? Well, that's like McBeast, but McBeast. So here we go with Rock and Rolly into the third sector here. The big long straight. Oh, it looks like there's a car wiped out up there though, but it looks like he got going before Rolly got to him. So I think that's not going to affect Rolly's time. 129, 130, 134 in the fifth place for Rock and Rolly. Yeah, I'm not sure. Right? I think you're probably going to get into the 130 going by what I'm seeing. I'm not sure what could be considered really good times. So I can't remember China, but yeah, China is a funny track too. It's because it's got that one big long straightaway that you really need to set the car up for because it's just so long that you want to make sure you got that wing adjustment set properly. But it also has its windy sections and some tricky corners too. Like turn one is pretty tricky. How you got to go into it. How you slowly ease your way into it. Yeah. We can go watch. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused on what buttons to use. Is that Scarpo? I think Scarpo's on a hot lap here, is he? No, he's not. He's waving. So he's warming up his tires. I think Dunce might be on a hot lap. Where are you, Dunce? He's in medium, but he's low on fuel, so I think he's going in, yeah. You see, Andrew, I learned from you. Now I know when they're low on fuel. I should have been looking at that a long time ago, but who else do we got in? Oh, here we go, SV5. I think he's on a hot lap. SV5 hasn't been doing that well in the last few races. He started off good, and he's faded a little bit. So so he's probably looking for a good day today, I think. Well, Gavin Lane up into second place. Like I said, this is the first quality session, so really ideally you just want to make it out of, you just want to be in the top 15 and get out of this quality session and move on to the next one. So you just want to be in that top 15. SV5 coming down to the hairpin. Ooh, cuts that corner nicely. Cut that really nice. I think he picked up a lot of time on that second last corner there. SC5 into third place, pretty decent. He's not far off. Just under 2/10. But like I said, I don't think we're seeing the best times being shown yet, as it's still first quality session. Okay, here we got FT Rock. FT Rock, there we go. He's on a hot lap here. We just caught him as he goes across the line. 133. Oh, look at that. He's using that Red Bull to the fullest. Be careful, they might take that car away from you if you keep setting laps like that. So Mr. Front is on the pole for right now. Well, he's first place, definitely probably moving through to the next round. Who else was out there? There was Selecta went out there, and I missed Selecta. Crunchy Pancake. Let's go look at Crunchy Pancake. Now, he's got it in hot lap, you're going to see there. You don't see a lot of people doing that. I personally don't think it's a good idea. But why has he got so much energy? He's not using boost, he's just leaving it in hot lap. But his battery's at 97%. Well, everybody does it differently, I guess, but I don't really agree with that, how he's doing it there. But who knows? I would think leave it in medium on this track. Leave it in the medium and use your burst in your quality session. And then in race, you're probably going to play around with medium and off and stuff to recharge, I think. Mamcock! Hey! How's Mamcock going to do today? Are you going to win the race? Or are you going to give Rolly a hard time and Selecta? So where does Crunchy Pancake come out? Oh, yeah, he's going to need to get a little bit better time than that if he's going to get through to the next round. Well, here goes Energetics out on his, I'm winning. Yeah, he's winning today. I hope you do. I'd like to see that. And here we go, Energetic. Another Dutchman. Runs in the league silly season, SSRL, I think it is. With Quincy, I think, yeah. Let's see where Energetic hasn't. He's just on his outlap here, so we can catch him thing, right? You want to get into that top 15. And it looks like Selecta's going out for another one, and same with Dunce. And I would too, right? You know, if you're anywhere from 10th on down, I think you're going to want to go out for another run just to ensure you get through. Especially since, like, Roth and Energetic haven't actually set a lap yet. But I'm having a feeling, looking at the fact that Roth and Yesterbrunn are in the pit, I'm thinking those two have quality bands that they're serving. So So they're not going to be, oh, look at that guy. I don't know who that was. Was that Bauer? No, that was Sir Hebo. Sir Hebo getting out of control. Oh, no. Energetic goes way wide there. That can happen, okay, on that corner. That's a tricky corner. You gotta like slow it down at the right point. I've done that before too. You go a little wide into that corner. Hopefully it doesn't cost them too much. He just wants to make it into the top 15, and then he'll move through to the next round. And unfortunately, time's run out, so he has to make this one count. He's not in a particularly fast car either, but I think he's a good enough driver to get that car into a better position. Oh, a bit of a lockup, but I think it's okay. I think he pulled a nice little slide job right there. I don't think it cost him too much. 135. Oh, no. Energetic. Yeah, I think maybe that going wide on that first corner and that little slide there might have cost them getting through, I think. Yeah, unfortunate. And he doesn't have time to reset and do it again. That's it. So it looks like energetic Sir Ibo, Crunchy Pancake, Roth, and Yesher run. And Roth and Yesher run, I think, are due to a quality ban from maybe an incident from the last race or whatnot. So they're not allowed to qualify. So there you go. So those 5 are the ones who were knocked out. On to Q2. Yeah. Mamcock says he's going to win today, so I'm going to have to watch out for that. I don't want to lose my Red Bull. Yeah, I guess not, eh? Mind you, the new Red Bulls don't look too great, right? But I don't even think Max is into driving either, so that probably doesn't help. He's probably not into driving, and then his car is probably not that great either. So that's probably both of those are probably a factor on why Red Bull's not doing that well. I think the only people that are really happy about it are maybe George Russell and Mercedes. I think Ferrari is somewhat happy about it, but kind of knowing that they're way outpaced by the Mercs. Right? They get good starts, and they're able to keep with them for the first 5 or 6 laps, and then it just seems like those Mercs just end up pulling away. And once you open a gap up, it's hard to close the gap back down because you got to keep thinking about conserving battery, right? If you try to push too hard in one lap, the next lap you're going to be slow, right? It's just, yeah, it's the stupidest race, and I'm sorry for saying it, but yeah, to me it's the stupidest racing I've seen yet. I'm just thinking, I know they want to go green and everything else, right? But, you know, Come on, bring back like V8 engines and use sustainable fuels like ethanol, corn fuel. Right? What Rolly will tell you this too. What's 22 extra cars sucking fuel? You want to worry about cars on energy, worry about the everyday cars, right? I hardly think these 22 cars are making a dent in the atmosphere. Right? It's racing. The smell of gasoline. Things on the edge, yeah. Come on. We're not playing chess. Alrighty, so looks like we're still dry. Looking a little cloudy. So maybe rain comes, so you're probably going to see a lot of guys maybe go out early to make sure they got a red tire run in. Let's see here. You know what? We clicked on Nate Danger David, so let's stick with Nate Danger David. I think he's been doing pretty decent in that Alpine. So this round you want to be in the top 10 so that you can compete for the pole. Yeah, this is a long day. If anybody's going in, this is not going to be a short race. It's going to be a full quality session. Q1, 2, and 3. And then a full 100% race. Yeah, it's looking like the sun's kind of out there. I think we're going to be okay for weather. I think the weather should stay fine in this quality session. That looked pretty decent into turn 1 there. Looks like he nailed the line there. That's probably one of your harder corners in China right there, that turn 1. You're probably going to see a lot of risky attempts of overtakes on that one, because there's so many different lines you can actually take into that corner, right? So, or you go high and somebody will sneak it inside of you and whatnot. But yeah, then there's that corner just before you come to the big long DRS straight, which is right here, and that can be a tricky corner at times. If you get too much throttle and put a little too much wheel into it, you're gonna get a little wiggle or maybe even spin out in that corner. But it's important. You want to get out of that corner. You want to have a nice exit out of that corner, because it's going to affect you all the way down the straight. Hey, Mag 133.7 and Nate Andrew David into 4th with a 134.4. I think he probably wants to improve on that. 134.1, which I think is actually slower. So I'm thinking maybe at speed 5, and a couple of guys are using maybe a set of used reds, saving their new ones for later. All right, like you just want to set a time that's going to get you through to the next round, right? And if you can do that on a set of used tires, that would be ideal, in my opinion. All right, and you got those brand new reds for the final session, which is the one that counts for pole. Okay, Select is up in, I think, Ballard up into 4th place. Selected in 6th place. 134.4. A lot of 134.4s there. Hey, Meg seems to be the only one that's, here we go. I don't know who's ahead here. Where is he on the track? Where is he on the track? I think he's just starting, isn't he? Yeah. We'll sit in with Javin Wayne. A sometimes controversial driver. Barge is yet to go out, but we're still early. There's still lots of time left, right? Some of these guys might be waiting just to the end, and then they're going to go up for their thing. It looks like Justin's out on an out lap as well. Oh, he might have went over there. I think he got lucky. Because to me, it looked like all four tires went over the white line there. But maybe he throttled out of the gas and he got away with it. But he definitely went over. I think the game didn't think he gained any time by it, so they allowed it. 131, 32, 34.2. Another one in the 34s. I have a feeling a lot of the guys are using some used tires right now. Not stressing out their trying to strategize their tires and save the good ones to the final round. Right. You want to try to avoid using up your good tires before the final round unless you have to, right? If you're one of those guys on the bubble, you might have to put on a set of new tires. Jordan's on a out lap. I think Justin's Justin's coming in. So he must not have liked his run and he just abandoned it, and now he's probably coming in and getting ready for his final run that he'll probably do with somewhere within that 3-minute mark. But I imagine Jordan's going to be setting a little bit faster time this time by. He's up a tenth in the first sector, which isn't a whole lot. We'll have to see where the second sector comes out. There you go. Now he's up 4/10, so that's a little better. But I still think he would like to be up a little more than that, because he's in the 35.6. But maybe it's right here near the end is where he was slow in the other run. Ooh, front again. With a 1:33.6, fastest time. Nice job. Ron looking pretty good. And and Jordan up into second place. So yeah, he gained all his time in that final. It was that final sector that was slow for him in the previous run. Then because yeah, he's up into SV5 now. All right, we're getting down in the 133s. I don't know. We're gonna break into the 132s or not. I would think somebody's gonna get in there. But some of these faster guys, they're in those slower cars, right? So. What are we doing? Okay. It looks like Selecta. We're going to sit in with the Flying Dutchman here. He's on his out lap here, but yeah, I think he wants to get that time quite a bit better. He'd like to probably put it into the 133s if he can. To secure his spot in the next round. He's on the bubble. Same with Nate Danger. He's kind of dangerously close. Well, hang on, Rolly. And he's up on his time. Look at that. Oh, no, that's it. He moves himself up in the 5th place, so good job by Rolly there. Good thing we caught that in the end. Let's go back to the Dutchman here. Because I think he's just starting his hot lap. Oh, boy. SC5 and A Meg happy with their times on retiring. They figure they've gotten through to the next round. Don't need to bother doing another run. I didn't look. I missed the first sector time to see if the Flying Dutchman Selecta was up on his time or not. He's definitely going to need to improve because he's been pushed down to 12th. And he's only a 10th, not even a 10th, up on his time. So he's definitely going to have to get something special out of this third sector. And he really doesn't have time to do another run. So come on, 132, 33, 30. Oh, not good enough. Selecta will be starting around 12th probably. He's not going to get through to the next round because he's out of battery, so and he doesn't have time to recharge and do another run. Let's see some of these guys here. Gavin Wayne's on a hot lap. Mancock's on the bubble. He's up on his time, so Gavin Wayne's looking like he's going to be able to move out of that spot. Nate Danger David improves on time, and around goes Gavin Wayne, and I'm sorry, Gavin Wayne, you are out. Yeah. unfortunate because it looked like he was going to move through to the next round. And yeah, like I said, that corner there, you got to be careful how much wheel and how much throttle you put on and when you put it on because yeah, you could spin out very easy on that corner. And yeah, it ended Javin Wayne's qualifying. And I think that's about it. I think is Gordini the Houdini. Yeah, they're all in the pit, so I think that's it. So we got Mancock, Javin Wayne, the Flying Dutchman, Justin. A little surprised to see that. And Gordini all knocked out of the qualifying. Now we move to the final rounds. Let's see who gets pole. Who's going to sit on pole? Is it going to be SV5? Maybe front, maybe front. Find something different. Javin Wayne having a hard time here. But yeah. Where's A Meg? Okay, yeah, he made it through. But yeah, we got SE5 Ballard. Even Rolly's kind of up there a little bit, right? Maybe Rolly might win the race today. Hey, Rolly. Yeah, we got a little bit different lineup of guys near the front, it looks like today. Looks like SV5, but I wouldn't be 100% that he's going to get pole because it looks pretty close there, at least for the top five. You know, top five or six or seven there. Looks all pretty close. So here we go into the final round. Let's see who gets the pole. There we go. There we go. So yeah, hopefully everybody saved up their at least one set of fresh reds. I think you're gonna need it if you're gonna get the pole this round. Bunch of guys going out pretty early here. Let's go sit in with SE5. So I don't know what the best time we've seen yet. Is it 133 or is it? Or did we see a 130? Yeah, I think it's our best time yet. So let's see if somebody's gonna maybe break into the 132s here. This first run, people might be using a set of used and holding on to their new set to the end, depending on how they manage their tires. Alright, so. And unfortunately, I can't tell that from my telemetry here, so. It looks like everybody's out pretty early. Hey, Danger, Rolly, Dunce, all kind of staying in, but maybe they only have one set of tires. We're waiting. Yeah, you can gain a lot of time if you nail that first corner too, right? I think you can gain a lot of time there. It's looking pretty good, from what I can tell. Slight lockup. I don't think that did anything there. Should be fine. So it looks like he's able to get the power down pretty good there. And he's going to get a nice run down that straightaway. It looks like he's managed his ERS well. By not overdoing it too early. Has enough left for that straight. It looks like he did a pretty good job on that corner there too. I think he's looks like he's running pretty good here. 131, 2, 33.1. I think that's the fastest we've seen yet, I think. Who else do we got? Oh, AA Meg. Front with a 33.9. Barge with a 33.7. Let's see what AA Mag, who I do believe is our championship leader right now. Let's see what he can do with that hoss. 31, 32, 33. Oh. Ha ha. All right. Oh, look at that. Jordan with a 133.1. So the big guys are starting to show up now. But not quite a 32 yet. But close. Really close. Scarpo up there with a 133.9. Rolling in the garage. Nate Andrew on hot lap. That's strange. Yeah, he's leaving it in hot lap. That's weird. Like I said, I tend to see medium, but it looks like he's playing around with it a bit. He's good on the buttons, I guess. But it looks like he's going from medium to overtake to hot lap type thing. And he uses pretty much everything right to the end there. Which I think is good because he's going to gain a little bit. He'll get a little burst here. You don't really need that much for this last little bit here. 131, 32, 33.8 up in the fifth place for Nate Anger, David. All right, Ballard. Let's go look at Ballard here. I think he had some pretty decent time. Maybe he can compete with the pole. He's in the best car out there, so he's got the car to do it. Is he the driver, though? We'll have to see. He's got a nice full battery. He's all ready to go for his hot lap here. Like I said, he's got the best car. So he's got all the tools to do it. Now he's just got to do it. Get her done. Pretty good, I think. This one's full out here. I was saying outlap for Valward. Did he invalidate or something? What happened there? Because I don't see any time here. What if this is a glitch, maybe? Because he looks like he's pushing, right? But I'm not seeing any time up on his, and it's saying outlap. But I wonder if this is a glitch, because I thought he was on his hot lap here. See, now it's, yeah, it's a glitch or something wrong, because now it's timing him, but yet he's got a 33.1, so he's got a good time there. But yeah, that was weird. Yeah, that was weird how it changed to outlap. A little glitch in the game, maybe. Here's Scarpo. No, he's going into the pits. He's almost out of fuel. Here we go, FT Ronk. This is going to be his final run right here, so you're going to make it count. You got to do it right here, I think. He's not going to have another shot. I don't think there's enough time left. Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to get around again. He's up on his time by a minute. By about a tenth and a half, I think it was. But he's going to need to shave off about 9/10, I think, to take the pole. Even a second. Oh, he's knocked off 3/10. If he can knock off another 6, he might have a shot. But that'll be a lot to knock off in one sector. A 133.1. So definitely a good time. He got close. And he did knock off quite a bit in that final sector too. But not quite to get pole, but he might be up on that front row maybe if he doesn't get knocked off. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. Hey, Meg. I don't think the front won't be going around again. Doesn't look like Valward is going to be going. SC5 is up on his time. And if that holds up, he'll be on pole. Unless AA is, let's see, AA, where he's at. AA's up a little bit. Yeah, right now I'm thinking maybe SV5 here might be taking pole. And there you go. There's your 132.7. So I went into the 132s. We got it in there. Right now, AA Mag is not really up that much, so he's gonna have to knock about 2.5 tenths, 2 tenths off his third sector time. Maybe those cars up in front there give him a little tone, give him that little bit of extra speed. I don't know, but yeah, he needs to pick up a lot on this final sector if he's going to get that pole. And A Meg comes across the line with a 132.9. So not enough. SV5, I think that's it. SV5 takes pole with Nate. Oh, look at that. Nate Danger David is on the second row. Nice job. So yeah, who is that? We got SD5, Nate Danger David on the front row, A Meg Bards on the second row, front Jordan on the third, Valward Rock and Rolly on the fourth, and Duncan Scarpo on the fifth. All right, that was a good quality. And now for the race. Well, it looks like overcast. Doesn't look like any rain, so I think everybody's gonna be starting on a set of flicks here. Once everybody gets through. It's taking a bit of time here. Yeah, sure. That's Nate Anger. Oh, Nate Anger showing me the weather. Okay, so there you go. Looks like it's going to go cloudy into some rains and then back to the sunny conditions. So we're going to see go slicks to probably intermediates and back on to slicks again. So it should be eventful. Maybe that's why it's taken so long for people to check up, because they're trying to figure out what to do. There's not much you can really change because Park Fem rules are in place. So you can change your tire pressures. You can change your on and off throttle, your differential, and I think your front wing is about all you can do. Everything else is locked in from the Park Fem rules, so whatever you use in quali, you pretty much have to use in thing. All right, everybody's checked up. Let's do this. Tire. Enable. Yeah. Interval I want. Alright, so we got it looks like Front and Jordan, Mamcock, Javin Wayne, and Yesher run all in whites, and Roth on a set of reds. And yeah, he's pulling a Max. That's what Max did today with his car. I don't think it worked out well for him, because I think right after he pitted, that safety car came out or something, I think. And everybody else is on a set of yellows. So, yeah, it should be good here. We got Nate Danger up on the front row. Some of the guys like AA, Meg, Jordan, and Justin not up on that front row where you would expect them. So, yeah, it looks like this track might be suiting some better than others. Dutchman's gonna have himself a little bit of a battle. He's gonna have to get up through the get by Javin Wayne and Mamcock, who claims he's going to win today. So good luck to him. Hopefully he can do that. The two teammates on different tire strategies, so that's probably good. You can avoid the double stack. Yeah, unless you get that safety car where you're kind of left into a situation where you have to pit. SV5 lining it up. Nate Danger David looking to get that start, but if I know Nate Danger David, Nate Danger, that what used to be his weakness, but maybe he's improved on his starts. But I remember that used to be his weakness. It was just starts. But he's probably taking care of that. All right, here we go. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing, boys. And Nate Danger David looks like he got off the line pretty good, but oh, look at that! AA Megan, that horse, goes around the outside and is able to take the spot from Nate Danger David. So it looks like those starts are still not quite as strong as he'd like them. But only one spot left lost there, and it's a full race. I'm running out of voice, guys. I got 100% race to do. And my voice is going. Oh, shit. So, yeah, a good start there. Didn't look like too many problems from what I saw. You know, Nate Danger lost that one spot. Jordan up in the 5th. Let's see here, actually. What do we got? Airboat. Position changes. Jordan up 1, AA up 1, Barge holds. Nate Danger down 1. Front down one, Rolly up one, Ballard down. Well, Ballard's up and down. Justin gaining 2. Yesher run with gaining 5 spots. Selecta losing 4. Oh no, my little Dutchman. SC5 looking pretty good right now. Not able to break DRS though. What you want to try to do, but he's giving it a go. Oh, Crunchy Pancake empowered into it. Empowered is looks like he's DNF too. And empowered Crunchy Pancake takes a penalty for it. So the game must think he's at fault. I don't see any damage though to so it couldn't have been a hard hit from Crunchy Pancake because I'm not seeing a lot of damage to his car. So yeah, weird. Oh, hang on. I think we got a safety car here. Something happened. Yes, so that must have been for Ballard getting DNF'd. Because it looks like we got a safety car being deployed. That or a virtual safety car. I can't see any signs to see if it's a virtual. I don't see the I think it is, might be a virtual. No, there's a safety car. So full safety car, kind of early to be making a pit stop, I think. You might see some of the guys near the back make a pit stop. Ooh, what am I seeing here? I'm seeing a bunch of guys putting on a set of intermediates. And going by what I saw Nate Anger David showing me, I think these guys might be jumping the gun a little bit. And putting on a set of intermediates a little too early, I think. But you never know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe right as the race gets going, maybe they do a couple laps and maybe it starts. But from what I could tell, we're looking around mid-race that we're going to be seeing some rain. Sorry, some rain. I'm losing my voice, guys. I don't know. Sorry about that. But try not to talk too much. But yeah, my throat is a little raw. Maybe because I didn't make my coffee for this race. Maybe I should make a coffee. What do you think, guys? Should the ghost make some coffee? Try to get his voice going here. I don't know how it sounds to you guys, but yeah, I'm starting to wonder. Maybe I do have COVID or something. Right? And because of my congestion issues, right? I'm having a hard time knowing it. But it seems like such a long time. You know what I mean? Does it last that long? Oh, hang on here. So it is. So these guys that did go in for the SV5 going in, I don't know. Depends how fast that rain is going. So it does look like the rain. But you're looking here. We got AA Bars and Ross. Okay. You think that it's going to stay dry enough? All right. Now those guys, if it isn't quite wet enough, they're going to burn off a lot of those intermediate tires. But yeah, this is going to be really interesting right here. But as interested as I am, I need to make something to drink, I think. Because my throat is feeling really rough. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know anything these days. All I know is it sucks to be old. Nothing ever gets better. It just keeps getting worse. You know? Hey, I'm not looking right now, so I don't know if they're starting. I don't think they would be starting. But yeah, I'm going to be curious to see what happens here. Because quite a few people, there's not a lot of people there that didn't pit. I'm not seeing safety car in this time. So I wonder if AA and Barge are going to, and Roth are going to, it doesn't look bad, man. Like, I don't know. I think it might be early to be on these intermediates. I think the top three might thing, but that safety car is going around for another lap, which is not good. I think the guys on the slicks would have liked to have seen the race start right then and there instead of having to wait another lap, because a good chance the track might get a little wetter. Hey, where you looking, Gizmo? Hey, where you looking? What's he there? Yeah, I know. No, I'm making coffee for myself. Well, you know what? I got the candies right here. I might as well give you some. All right. Sorry, I gotta look after my kitten too. Yeah, I know, mister. Here you go. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think the guy in the slicks would have liked to have seen it start the last lap. Because every lap that goes by on your safety car, the wetter and wetter the track might get. And then them slicks might, and if they pit now, okay, they're going to go like all the way to the back. You know what I mean? If AA, Barge, and Roth were to pit, they'd go all the way to the back because they missed their pit window there. They made their choice to stay out on slicks. So they definitely want to see this safety car get it going. I think I'm still seeing caution sector 1, but I think the safety car is going in there. It looks like AA Meg's slowing the field down a bit and getting ready to try to get a jump on these guys on the start, because it looks like the safety car is pulled way ahead. The game must be glitching, and so I'm just seeing caution, but it's looks like safety car is going in. Hey, Meg, but the guy, so we're going to find out how these, oh, it looks like he's gone. It looks like he's taken off early. Good move by him. I think that was a wise move. I think he caught everybody sleeping. I think he did a couple of wiggles there, and people thought he might have been still warming up his tire, and he caught everybody off guard. Because you can see he's already opened up a nice, almost 2-second gap. But I'm not noticing a huge gap from Roth to Mamcock. So hey, maybe Mamcock, and Mamcock's up in the third, so maybe Mamcock called it today, and he does win the race. Wouldn't that be nice? SV5 up into seventh place, but I think he's lost a few spots. Well, look at that Dunk now, also up into thing. Dunk also into second place. So it looks like I think these intermediates are what you want to be doing. Hey, Babcock overtakes him. Now, yeah, you see, even if A.A. Meg pits now, he's going to lose so much time to the field. Yeah, I think it was a mistake staying out on the slicks from what I can tell here, and I think A.A. is going to pull in. Yeah, he is. Yeah, yeah. I think the wise idea would have been to go to the intermediates. So look at this, Babcock, Duncan, energetic. Oh, looking pretty good right now. Look at that. Look where he comes out now. 18th. So right to the back. So that means Barge and Roth will probably be even farther back. They'll be behind A.A. Meg. Yeah, very costly. They'll be hoping for a safety car or being able to get onto the slicks again whenever it dries up. And maybe catch the field. But yeah, that was a costly mistake to stay out on those slicks, I think. By Bards and Roth and also A.A. Meg. I think, yeah, it cost them. And they maybe thought that things were going to be okay, but that safety car stayed on an extra lap. I think, yeah, I think they made the wrong move there. I think they're but Bards, they're still trying. Sir Ivo fighting it. That's a caution in Sector 2, maybe for that. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Looks like Mamcock's got himself a fight with Dunk. And Energetic, also Nate Anger, Jordan. Yeah, they're all pretty tight here. I don't think anybody's secured their spot, but I tell you, for Mamcock, who called the win today, it's looking pretty good for him. But it looking like Dunk's trying to sneak it inside on him there. And that can sometimes not be, because you can't really tell on that corner if the guy's snuck it inside on you sometimes. And you might cut him off and tear off his wings. So you got to be a little careful when you go to dive it in there on that corner. But it's looking like Dunk got a nice run out of that turn. Different approaches in that turn. I think Mamcock was wise to back out of that instead of trying to put his wing in there. He's in good position though. You know what I mean? Now I think I didn't see a message that came up saying that DRS was deactivated, but I would think it is probably. I think it's wet enough now that they would have deactivated DRS. We're gonna find out this right here now, anyways. If we see anybody's wing open up here, but I think DRS is probably closed. Is probably disabled right now. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's been enabled. So it's basically ERS and car right here. Yeah, so some people making the wrong choice there, and I think it was quite costly for them. This process is taking me a while, eh? Oh, I'm sorry. No. I love that, eh? The smell of coffee when you first open it up, break the seal. Love that smell. Yeah. All right. Let's keep in. Close it up. There you go. Coffee is brewing. Nice. Alright, now I can maybe pay attention here to the race. Oh, my throat, shit. Alright guys, who's that? Oh, look at this, what happened? Mamcock, something happened to Mamcock there, and I missed it. He must have, I don't know if it was an incident. His car looks okay, so that's good. Let's see up here. Jordan up in fourth. Oh, look at that. There's Jordan and Justin, the two J's. The JJ's. Oh, Energetic doing not too bad. He's hanging in there with Nate Anger and Dunce. Yeah, I wonder what happened there. I guess he must have. Everybody's car looks pretty good, so I don't think there was contact or anything. Maybe there was, but I don't know. I didn't see it because I was making my coffee. But Dunk's looking pretty good right now. Me Danger. SE5 trying to get back up there. Yes, Gizmo. I hear you talking. My cat goes to the washing sometimes. He likes to talk about it. Animals are funny sometimes. Oh, we got a caution in Sector 2, though. That's not right here. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Yeah, it's going to be a hard fight back for guys like AA Mag, Roth, and Bards. Yeah, I think that was a pretty costly mistake, not pitting. It ended up hurting them, I think. You never know. It's a long race, okay? So anything can happen. Another safety car is definitely not out of the question. And apparently the weather's going to be changing at some point back on the slick. So if they time that right, they might be able to gain a lot of time back and everything else. But yeah, they're playing catch up now. Hey, take it easy over there. Freaking. Hey, yeah, you. He looks at me like, what? Me? Gordini, a little wide. You can get away with it a bit there if you play your throttle right. You won't get a warning. Pretty good with the penalty so far, but we're only 12 laps in, so we're still quite a ways to go. That's why I think AA still might have a shot. Looks like a little gap for him here with Energetic. He's, you know, I know there's no DRS or anything like that, but yeah, there's a big gap between Energetic and Justin. It's like the top four have started to pull away. And then you got, what, Energetic all the way down to Scarpo. All within a second of each other. Jab and Wayne pretty close. Looks like Selector's finally starting to make some spots back. But yeah. Gordini and yeah, sure around there. But AA is going to be right up behind him. He's going to want to be making up as many spots as he can, as fast as he can. I don't think he's going to be patient about anything, to say the least. Because, oh, look at that. It's Gordini has some wing damage there, so that's not going to be good for him. I think Yesher Run and AA Meg will get by him in not too long a time. I think Bards and Roth are really hoping for a safety car. And Bards has got himself a penalty. I don't know what that's for. Oh, track limits. 3 seconds. There's too bad for Mamcock there. He hadn't believing there. Things were going his way, too. I almost started thinking that, yeah, I think maybe he's going to win this thing. Well, it looks like Nate Andrew is taking over the top spot. Oh, and they switched that back. And switched it back again. Oh, look at this. The green machines, the JJs. Taking full advantage of that, and Dunk loses 4 spots. 5. Oh, he's going way back. What happened to Dunk? What happened to Dunk? Oh, he's pitting. Dunk going with a dry tire. Look at that. First guy going in for some dry. If that's the right move, he's going to gain a lot here. SP5 also doing it. Energetic. Javin Wayne. Yesha Run. Here we go. Who makes the right choice? Is it too early? Is it too late? Let's see. He's put on a set of whites, which makes me think that he might be trying to go a full thing. It looks like he might be struggling a little bit here. Yeah, watch that time, that 10-second time. See how much that time closes up, or if it keeps opening up. If it keeps opening up, getting larger, which I think, I don't know that he's made the right choice yet. I think it might have been too early. Maybe. Time will tell. I don't know. I think he might have waited a lap or two. I think Yeah, I thought something happened to him, but it looks like he's going. Yeah, it looks like he's having a hard time getting grip. So I think it might have been a lap or two too early for these slicks. I think you might want to probably waited a lap or two. Plus, I haven't seen any sign saying that DRS has been activated. Right, so if DRS isn't activated, the stewards still think it's still wet. But there you go. There goes another few more guys pitting. Only Justin and Mamcock both staying out, so that might work out for them. Because it looks like the guys that did pit on the slicks aren't having a great time back there. But we'll see. More and more are doing it, so I'm starting to think that more and more think it's probably the thing to do. But sometimes people see others do it and react. You'll be able to tell with Nate Anger, okay, on Mamcock here, if that 15.6 goes down or if it. Yeah, you know what? I think it's time for the slicks now. It's looking like the slicks are a little bit quicker than the intermediates now. I think I think Justin and Mamcock need to dive into the pit this time by. So looking like Nate Anger, David, and Jordan here are going to be having themselves a little fight. Oh, that was close. Justin already into the pits, but I think they're going to lose a few spots, these guys. Here comes Jordan, who should take over the lead, I think. Oh, look at that. Justin gets out ahead, so nice job. And pretty soon, DRS will be activated, I think, if it hasn't already said it. But they've all got nice separation now, so now it's going to be about driving. There you go. Jordan's now into that DRS range. But I'm not sure about a yellow tire. Okay? Especially if these guys are going to be able to go the full distance on a set of whites. We'll have to see. I know today in the race they were able to go quite a long stint on the whites. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, God. Oh, that feels good. Oh. That feels a little better. Oh, sorry guys, I just poured my cup of coffee and finished brewing it. Okay, well, it looks like the two green machines here are starting to check out, and A18 looking like he's having a little bit of a hard time holding with them, but still in third place. And Jordan, I think, thinks that this is going to be another stop for him. I think he feels there's going to be another stop. So, and that's why he's taking yellows instead of whites, because he feels whites won't go the distance, right? So he's going to take his yellows. And I'm not sure how the tire wear is on this track either in the game, because I haven't played this track at all. But FT Rock looking pretty good too. He's up in fourth place. But it looks like SB5 is right behind him there. But these these little green machines here with Justin and Jordan driving are looking pretty good. And they look like they're holding in there, but eventually I think Jordan will start to lose tires, right? But like I said, I think Jordan believes that if he would have went with a set of whites, he wouldn't have been able to go to the end anyway. So that's why he decided to go with yellows. And since it rained, you're not required to run any Pacific sets of tires. So whatever tires you want to run, you can run. But yeah, it looks like these green machines are checking out. All of it. It looks like they've found some pace here, which is not good for AA, because AA is going to really struggle to catch up now. But he's doing not too bad. He's got himself up into ninth place. Right? And I do believe he will make up quite a few more spots, I think, before the end of the race. But yeah, unfortunately for Mancock. Mancock was looking good there for a bit. I think he's gonna need a safety car or something like that to get himself back in that situation where he might be able to fight for a win. And then you gotta worry about these green machines here. Both Justin and Jordan are extremely fast, so hence that's why they're in the green machines, because they can pretty much take any car and make it quick. But yeah, I think AA will probably need a safety car. If he can get a safety car, he might be able to get back up there to compete. Looks like Nate Andrew just doesn't have the pace now. I don't know if he took damage. His car looks okay, so I think he's just being outpaced. Yes, Gizmo. It's horrible, isn't it? But Nate Andrews, yeah, it looks like Nate Andrews' game is going to be under pressure from both SV5 and FT Ron. And then Rolly's a little farther back. Ooh, a little bump there, I think, from SV5. He's going to have to be careful. I don't think he wants to take any damage. But I think he's going to get that wing open and probably make the pass here. Along with maybe Ronk. I don't know if Ronk's going to be able to get it done, though. But he might try. He tries, he goes inside. Looked pretty clean. I think he looked and he seen SV5, so he figured he'd dive it in there too, try to give it a go. But unsuccessful. Nate Danger is able to hold him off there. It looks like SV5. I don't know if SV5 is going to be able to close this gap. We'll have to keep an eye on whether it stays at 8 seconds or keeps coming down. AA still in ninth. Man, Select up into 10th now. Maybe he's found his rhythm. Maybe it just was taking him a while. Rolly holding 6th place. Dunson 7th. Yeah, I think Dunk went in one lap too early, so for those slicks. She'd probably be in a pretty good position right now. I think that was Justin that got the fastest lap, man. Oh, hey, Meg overtakes Mamcock for that 8th position. So he's climbing, but like I said, I don't think he's going to be able to get much farther than Nate Danger, say. Or Rolly even, you know. I don't know if he'll be able to. The farther he gets up the field, the harder it's going to be for him to advance positions, I think. Because the faster the guys you're going to be getting, I think. But he's definitely making an effort about it. He's not giving up. Cerebro, 3-second. Looks like we got a few now. Looks like a few guys are getting some track limits. Well, Gordini, that probably a pit speeding or something like that. I don't know what that is. But what is it? Cerebro, Crunchy, and Bars all with track limits. Oh, sorry. I pressed the wrong buttons. AA looking like he's recharging right now. Trying to get some battery built up. Here's that Duncan Rolly. Looks like Rolly's under a bit of pressure from Dunk. Rolly's got nobody in front of him either, so he's not going to get into DRS or anything like that. So he's going to want to try to get a little bit of space here. I think he'll be okay this time by if he doesn't lose too much. Yeah, he's opening it up there. He came out of that corner. I think he went a little wide there. I think it looked like he got a little bit of a wiggle. But I think he'll hold him off this time. I think he's good to go. I don't think Dunk's going to have enough to close that gap. He makes it look like he is, but Rolly not phased, didn't move, and hold his line, and yeah, lives to fight for another lap. But yeah, it looks like the weather's getting a lot better. The track's really drying out now. Javin Wayne, track violations, that's not going to help. Oh, God. Oh, boy. We're getting close to the halfway point. What is that? Halfway would be, what, 28 laps, I think? Yeah, I think it's 28 laps. See Rolly, Rolly's doing good actually here. He's holding off Dunk. He's open that second. I don't know if Dunk's going to get it this time by. Depends when he crossed that line there. Let's see if that wing comes open on Dunk. Yeah, he's got that wing open, but I think Rolly has a good enough gap that Dunk's not going to be able to close it up. I think Dunk's going to be more worried about AA right now, because AA is probably going to be putting the pressure on him. But Dunk, but good job by Rolly holding him off for 2 laps there. Without the DRS, he's getting that nice run out of that one corner onto the long straight. I think, and he's getting a nice little bit of separation so that DRS is not able to get them by. But I think Rolly might live another lap, because I think AA is going to put so much pressure on Javin Wayne here. I mean, Dunce, that Dunce might be looking in the rear view more than he is and worried about Rolly, I think, right now. So I think Rolly might hold on for another lap here. But yeah, it looks like Justin and Jordan have definitely got a nice big chunk. And SC5 is now closing in Nate Ander. But yeah, I don't think Nate Ander's got anything for Jordan or Justin. Yeah. Looks like AA got by. It almost looked like he wanted to go for Rolly there. I think he might get him here. He's got that wing open. He's going for the outside here. And you can do it on this corner, okay? Like, you can actually go from high to low on this corner. It's a... Ooh, Rolly ain't having any of it. He's going to fight him. Rolly don't care who you are. That's that Turkish pride. Oh, we got a caution here. I think it's just a caution, not a safety car or anything, because everybody looks like they're still. Oh, Javin Wayne is out of the session. DNF. So that's not good for the Austin Martins. What is it, Gizmo? What do you want? Rolly's still holding on to sixth place. I'm not sure he's going to do it this time. He blocks that inside. But I think AA's got it now. Now Rolly's just got to try to hang on to that DRS of AA. And then maybe he can hold up Dunks for a while as well. And, yeah. So, hey, making a nice little comeback here from making the wrong tire choice there earlier. And losing all those spots. But, yeah, I think he would really like to see a safety car come out right now. Now he's got about a 6-second gap. He needs to close up 6.5 seconds to FT Ronk, which I don't know if that's going to be too easy. And Rolly's hanging in there. And Rolly's also lost DRS, so this from Dunn. So this is an opportunity for Rolly to open a bit more of a gap to Dunk. To help him hold on to that 7th spot. But you can see, yeah, he's at about 2.1 now. So that DRS definitely helped him out. He wants to try to stay in that DRS, and he'll get that straightaway speed and maybe pull a little bit more of a gap on Dunce. And look at that selected coming up here too now, up into 8th place. So the Flying Dutchman's on the move. And making up some spots. He's close to DRS of Mamcock. So Mamcock, better watch out because the Dutchman's coming. And he's got that DRS too. Whether he can stay within that DRS zone, we'll see. He's flirting back and forth on it, right? But, well, see what happens. I think Mamcock's pushing hard, trying to keep the Dutchman out of it. And I think for one lap he has done that. I think he didn't do it by this detection point here. Let's see if the wing comes open for select. I don't think it will. No, he didn't get it that time by. But he might get still a toe from Mamcock and gain a little bit there. Which he has done, actually. There's another Haas of Energetic also coming up through the field with so yeah, 2 Dutchmen actually. Energetic's also from Holland or Netherlands, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, he's looking pretty good, but like I said, it looks like the 2 green machines I've checked out. And I think without a safety car, I think those guys are going to be tough to beat. They opened up 15 seconds on Nate Anger. Looks like Nate Anger's in a nice little comfortable spot, though he's not being pressured from behind. So you just got to keep trying to maintain his gap, maybe. But AA is now actually. Whoa! Look at that! Ferrari's going off back there. I don't know who that is. Roth or the Crunchy Pancake, but so he's definitely out there thing. But I'm just looking. AA is he's moving. He's moving pretty good. The way it looks now, how fast he's moving up through the thing, we'll have to see once he gets by front, which I think he's going to do, okay, because he keeps bringing down the time, but we'll have to see. SE5, I think, has made his final pit stop onto a set of whites. Just set the fastest lap there. But, yeah. Oh, hey, Meg lost a little bit of time there. But Rolly's hanging with him, you know, he's pretty close there. Which is good, right? Because it's helping him gain on the guys in front now, too. So I think Rolly might be able to still improve his spot from maybe into a top 5, maybe top 4. It looks like he hung with AA Meg for a while there. But it looks like AA Meg is now in that DRS range of FT Rock, so I think FT Rock is probably going to be feeling that pressure. And then once he gets by FT Rock, it's try to track down Nate Anger David. Still got 25 laps left to go, so he's still got time to do it. I think AA Meg still might have a chance of getting a podium, which would be a good day. Hey, but if a safety car comes out, I think he might even have a chance for a win. But I think a win without a safety car is a little bit of a long shot, I think. Looks like AA got a way better run coming out of that corner. I wouldn't be surprised if AA actually makes a pass here. It looks like he's decided... dang, it didn't look like his wing opened up there. So I'm not sure. But he might do it right here, actually, because he's going to get a little bit of wing. He might go for the outside here. Oh, and he goes right by. Ain't Nate Anger, you better watch out. Here comes AA. He's got a nice 6-second lead, but AA's been moving up pretty quick, man. Which is a great job, actually, by AA. He's done a good job to recover from that mistake earlier, pit choice earlier. I think Nate Anger realizes he's got to pick up the pace, I think, if he's going to hold on to that final podium spot. I think Jordan's tires might be starting to wear out a little bit. It looks like he almost lost that DRS, was almost out of that DRS for a while. Maybe he comes in for his final pit stop this time by. And look at that, I called it. I'm so smart. The ghost is smart. I think he'll put on probably a set of whites. He might go with a set of yellows, I don't know. He could probably do it on a set of yellows, but I think he'll go whites. Which he does. Need Andrew Pitt too. AA Mag staying out. But Jordan's only comes out of the pit and he's quite close. So and on a lot fresher tires. So I imagine Jordan's gonna probably overtake here. Right, I think AA is hoping for a safety car. Because I think once the pit stop cycle through, right, because I don't believe AA is going to try to go the full distance. I think it might be a little too far to go on the set of whites. But we'll see. I've seen these guys go quite a long distance on a set of tires at times, so you never know. But I think he's going to get passed anyway, just because Jordan's just got a nicer set of tires on. So eventually I think it's going to... I think Jordan might be running a little bit more wing. A little more downforce than AA Mag. It looks like on the straights he's not that strong. But it looks like in the corners is where he makes up all the ground. Well, look at that. He did make his pit stop, Justin. He was on a set of whites, but I guess he decided might as well equal it out and not get beat out by the undercut of Jordan. And he made his final pit stop. I think AA is probably just hoping for a safety car. And if he can get that safety car, it would probably put him right in the mix with these two green machines. And maybe make it a bit of a race. But right now, I think it's between the two green machines, unless we get a safety car, because eventually I think AA is going to have to pit. AA's got that DRS, so he's going to be able to hold him off on this straight, but I don't know how long he's going to be able to hold off Jordan for, because his tires are 18, 19 laps. On them. I think that DRS is helping him for right now hold off Jordan, but eventually that pass is probably going to happen. I think maybe like guys like A, Meg, and Rolly front, or maybe hoping for a safety car to come out. But I'm not sure that you're gonna get one. It looks like everybody's calmed down quite a bit. Oh, except for Country Pancake. He forgot them, 10-second time penalty. That must have been pretty severe. Crunchy Pancake forgot to put that maple syrup on the tires. Babcock back in 14th, and he was looking pretty good, but he just made a pit stop, so maybe things, Selecta and Energetic both made their pit stops. Looks like Selecta went a couple laps earlier and has formed a nice little gap there. Brought into the pit, which I can see. Yeah, he's on a set of yellows. And he's going to go with another set of yellows to finish off the race. Oh, Selecta getting a little loose there. A little too heavy on the throttle, I think. Yeah, I think FT Rock will be able to pull a gap here. His teammate's going to have to pit, so. Yeah, sure, I'm going to have to. Justin with the fastest lap, 136.4. And he's out of DRS range, I'm just noticing. So maybe AA held up Jordan for a bit there. I think AA eventually he's got a pit, right? But I think it's his only hope to hope for that safety car. Maybe Rolly too is probably hoping for one too. If it does come out, it'll work out pretty good for them, I think. Jordan trying to close that gap to his teammate so he can get within that DRS. But I think AA Meg's tires are going now, and he's just kind of staying out, hoping for a safety car. But eventually he's going to have to go in, I think. I just don't see a safety car coming. But you never know. Jordan closing the gap a little bit. Sorry, I'm just taking a break. My voice is hurting. My throat. I'm just gonna take a break for a second. Yeah, I believe. Sorry, I'll break there. I think Rolly, he's doing good though. He's doing pretty good on the Muse tires. But I think him and AA are both trying to hope for that safety car. They don't want to dive into the pits, and then I think they're just hoping to get a safety car here. It's like Rolly just lets Nate Andrew by there. I don't think he had anything to fight with there, maybe. Yeah, I think that's what AA and Rolly are doing. I think they're trying to hope for that safety car. But I'm not sure it's gonna come. Hey, Danger looking to take that spot away from SV5. To maybe put himself into a podium. Because, like I said, I think Meg's going to have to pit at some point in time, I think. I don't think he's going to be able to do like 41 laps on them. But we'll see. You never know. Oh, boy. Alright, sorry about that. Just went to the bathroom. Alright, how are we looking here? Oh, looks like Nate Andrew David overtook, Nate Andrew's got a little bit better tires, too. I wonder if AA, will be able to, how long he's going to be able to go on those tires. Same with Rolly. Scarpo, too. What do we got? We got 13 laps left. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta see how fast Nate Andrew and maybe SC5 here can maybe reel in AA. But he's maintaining a pretty decent pace. Sound like Nate Andrew is really taking huge chunks out of his lead right now, but I think that Alpine car now runs a Mercedes engine. Probably why it did so well today. Yeah, real race. SC5 got in the corner there. Doing it just right so that he doesn't break the track limits. Oh, there we go. There's a big chunk that just came out of there. I think now they're starting to, those tires must be really starting to wear out on AA. Probably Rolly too. Now you're going to start seeing them close the gap up a lot quicker, I think. Looks like Nate Andrews almost into the 4-second mark now. So he's definitely reeling them in quick. He definitely is going to catch them, I think. Like I said, I think AA and those guys, they're waiting for that safety car, but I'm not sure it's going to come. Looking at Jordan. Jordan, I think, has been working on that 2-second for quite a few laps now. It hasn't been able to really. He's maintained it, but oh, it looks like AA has finally decided to go into the pits. Is Rolly gonna follow him? No, Rolly's gonna stay out. He's gonna go. He's gonna go a little longer. That would suck. If the safety car came out right now, hey, would be like, oh, come on. So he's going with a set of yellows. I think he might be able to get himself back into the top 5, but I don't know if he'll get much farther than that. Oh, sorry. Nate Andrew Jordan, maybe that lap trapper kind of helped him out, maybe pulling it up. But yeah, it seems that 2 second mark just doesn't want to. He's not able to really. He's not losing, but he's not gaining. I don't think he's. Justin's doing a good job of maintaining the gap. SC5 probably losing that DRS now. So now that everything's cycled through, I think Nate Andrews looking good for a podium here. And I don't know how long Rolly can go, much longer he can go here. I think he's at that mark now where he's going to be losing a lot of ground to the cars behind him. That eventually he might have to pit, but maybe he's going to stretch. Maybe he's going to try to go 41 on those. We'll see. He's got FT Rock reeling him in pretty quickly, I think. So loses a lot of time in that corner there. That's SC5 on AA Mag. Rolly's staying out. He's going for it. Hope AA Mag gets the fastest lap. That'll at least be an extra point there. Yeah, it looks like SC5 is now losing ground. I think Nate Ander David might have this third and final podium spot. What is it, Gizmo? Sepulchre here. Fucking God. He's strange. You weirdo. You weirdo. Yeah, I think he's starting now to open that gap to SC5. I think, and I think Rolly's going to start losing a whole bunch of ground now. I think he's gone past that tire point now. I think Selecta's going to end up running them down. I'm just wondering if Jordan's going to be able to get anything. Like, you can see here again, he's still right at that 2 second mark. Justin just not allowing him to really close the gap. He just keeps maintaining that 2 seconds, it seems. Give or take attempt. So Justin doing a really good job up front there. I think Jordan is just waiting for that. Whoa, look at that. Hang on. Something happened there because he just gained a ton of time. Maybe that gets Jordan excited. Maybe turns on the booster because he's pretty close right now. This is the closest I've seen him. He's turning it on. He's at 1.3 quite quickly there. So who knows? It might not be over yet. But yeah, it looks like all of a sudden Justin has lost a bit of look at that. I wonder if that's why I am looking at a yellow gas can. And I'm wondering if that means that he's starting to run low on fuel. And does he have enough to make it? Right, because he's got a yellow gas can there. Oh, it just went away. And it just came back. Not sure what that's all about. But we'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe that's why he's slowed his pace. He's trying to conserve fuel. That would explain why he all of a sudden lost a whole bunch of things. He's realizing he might not have fuel enough to go the thing because he's got a yellow gas can there, right? Which might work in the Jordan's favor, I think. I think Rolly's going to hang on to that 7th position. That's quite the run on those white tires he went. Must have watched the race today. But I think something happened to Selecta there and he lost some time because he's now it was a 10 almost 11-second gap. So I think Rolly might be able to hold on to that 7th spot now. On them really old tires. So good job by him. AA looking like he might be able to catch SV5 here. But I don't think he'll be able to get up to Nate Anger David. I think Nate Anger David will be able to hold them off. For that final podium spot. Oh God, guys. Yeah, sir, I'm not feeling that great here. I'm just dying for it to come to an end, but it looks like we got Jordan now taking the lead. I'm having a feeling that Justin doesn't have enough fuel, and he has to take pace off because just by how slow all of a sudden he's running. I think he needs to save fuel. Because I see it going yellow and white, yellow and going away, so maybe he's right on the edge there. I think he's on the verge, right? You're going to need to worry when it turns red. Right, but he's having a lap car pass him, okay? So that's making me think that he is definitely in fuel conserve mode. Oh, look at that. And the Ferrari goes wide. But it doesn't get in the way or anything like that. It doesn't cost him any time. But I think Justin, honestly, I think he's in fuel mode. I think he's saving fuel. I think he made a mistake and put the wrong amount of fuel in at the beginning of the race. And undercut himself and had to go into fuel save mode. But it looks like he might be in that range now because I don't see the can coming on anymore. I think he saved enough fuel now that he's good to go. But he's lost a ton of time. You can see he's 5 seconds behind. Yeah, he was... I'm pretty sure that's fuel saving he was doing there. I think he had to go into fuel save mode, and unfortunately, when you're in fuel save mode, you can't race. You need to save fuel, right? You can only lift and coast so much without losing a lot of time, and I think that's why Jordan is going to take this. So he put in the right amount of fuel. Like I said, I think Justin just simply didn't have enough fuel, and I think it might have cost him the race, I think. But I think he's good to go now. Because I don't see the gas can on anymore. You know what I mean? I don't see it yellow, so from what I would understand, that was probably because he's well within his fuel now. But you can see he lost a ton of time saving all that fuel, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what he did, okay? Right? Rolly hanging in there. Selector closed up quite a bit of a gap, but I don't think he's going to make it. I don't think he's going to get up there. Unless Rolly blows a tire, which might happen. But I'll guarantee Selector's going to give it a go. He's still going to try. He's got just under 3 laps to do it in, so we'll see if he can do it. But I think Jordan was kind of given a gift there when Justin had to go into fuel save mode, which I do believe is what he had to do there. Still second spot is good, but yeah. Yeah, I have a hard time thinking that Jordan gained like 10 seconds in such a short amount of time when they had such a tight race. I'm pretty sure that Justin had the fuel save there. So they got stingy with the fuel on the start, and it ended up costing them, I think. Oh, I'm just looking here. We might have ourselves a little battle for third place. Nate Danger David might have something to worry about here. Because AA Meg is close. I'm not sure he's close enough to do something about it. There is a pretty good tire difference. But Nate Danger, he's going to have to give everything he's got here to keep AA back. But he's got a lap and a half left to go. You can see AA, he's coming. But I think Nate Danger's doing a pretty good job here. I think he's slowing that. How fast AA's catching him. If he can keep him out of that DRS range on the next lap of the thing, you can see Nate Danger had no battery. AA in a little bit better place when it comes to the battery. Yeah, I think Nate Danger David is in a panic mode right now. He's going for it. Come on, Nate Danger, you can do it. One lap to go. Hit your marks. I guarantee you AA wants that third spot. I think he really does. And it'll be a great day, actually, for him, considering the mistake at the beginning of the race with pitting. But Nate Danger, you got to hurry it up. He's getting in that DRS range. And you don't want him in that DRS range for that final straight. I don't know. He's looking pretty good. I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to hold them off. Oh, he's in that DRS. He can get a nice drive out of this corner maybe, but oh yeah, I don't know. It's looking good. This is going to be exciting, I think. I think Nate Danger David's in trouble. He's in trouble. He feels the pressure. What kind of a block is he going to do here? AA's forced to go to the outside, but I think he's got the pass done. And he takes that spot away from Nate Danger David. Doesn't look like David has enough to try to challenge. And AA takes that third final podium spot. Great job by AA. Great comeback. And too bad, Nate Danger David. You gave it your all. But, yeah, too bad. Great race, guys. Congratulations to Jordan. And tough luck. I think Justin had fuel issues. I think he needed the fuel save there, and that's what cost him. And AA with a great comeback to steal that third place away from Nate Danger that had a great race, in fact. But just not enough there, right at the last lap there. AA takes that spot away. Anyways, guys, I'm not feeling that great, so I'm just going to end it right here and now. And I'd like to congratulate Jordan and Justin and AA for their podiums. Nice try, Nate Danger David. And, yeah. I'm the ghost, and I'm out. Till the next time, guys. Enjoy the stream.